Hi everybody, I'm going to show you how to do the basket weave pattern. Let's get started. So here's the pattern. You want to start in the usual way. I've made my start chain and pulled up my first row of loops from the middle hump. And now I'm going to use the drop stitch method and not knit this first one. And I'm going to go straight to the second one and knit it. And so this is a pattern of 4s. And so you want to knit 4 and then purl 4, knit 4 and then purl 4. And then you do that for 4 rows, and then you alternate where your knits and purls go. And so let me show you what that'll look like. And you'll want your beginning number of loops to be in 4s plus 2, because you want to have your drop stitch on the end and then the pattern in between. So for instance, this chain is 18. So 4, 4, 4, 4 is 16, plus the 2 is 18. So you would want your start chain to be 18 or 22 or 26, 30, 34, and so on. So we're going to knit 4 regular knit. After our drop stitch, we're going to knit 4. And then we're going to purl 4. So that means that you bring the yarn into the front and push from the front to the back to pull up your loop rather than the back to the front. So we'll purl 4. And then we'll knit 4. And then we'll purl 4. Knit that last one. And then we'll drop stitch that one and go straight into the pattern again. So we're going to purl 4 now. And then we'll knit 4. You want to keep doing your kiss and knit. Make sure there's no tension between your loops. So your loop's touching when you knit the next one. Now we will purl 4. Excuse my Frenchie in the background. He's having fun playing with this bone. And then knit 4. Knit that last one. Drop stitch, go into the pattern, knit 4. Purl 4. I'm not as confident of a purl stitch. I like knit stitch the most. And if it's a full row of purls, I'll usually flip the blanket. But in this case, because it's 4 and then 4 and then 4, I'm not flipping. I'm just doing my best to do a good purl. It just feels backwards. Feels weird. All right, so that was my third row. We're gonna do another one. Start with purl. Knit. Purl. Knit. Knit that last one. So now we've done 4. So it was 4, 4, 4, 4, and then 4 rows. So now we'll start with purls on this one because this set of 4 was all knits. So we're going to switch into purl here. And then these ones were the purls. So we'll knit these 4. And then these ones were all knits, so now we'll purl them. He's so noisy. All right, so we just alternated. If it was a knit before, then it's going to become a purl for 4 rows, and the other way around. So 4 knits now, 4 purls, four knits, 4 purls, always regular knit on the end one and drop stitch. Just going to take you through 8 rows so you can see the pattern. And then I'll show you at the end what the blanket looks like, because we are going to make this for the boutique. They let me sell little baby lap-size blankets in their little children's room at the local boutique here, Wildflower Boutique. They have the best stuff in there, all kinds of local creators and artists. All right, and this will be my last one for this tutorial. I think you guys probably got the gist of it by now. What the pattern looks like. It's so cute. So there it is. So you can see you have your little different patches. It's really hard to make a mistake. Just gotta pay attention. And Let's see if it's a yarn eater, because normally when I start with 18, I should get about 25. Yep, it's still 25. So this isn't even really a yarn eater per se, and you get that really nice pattern. Happy knitting, everybody.